जो भी हुंदा है वो हम कर दें या फिर हम हवा विच एवें ही उड़ते फिरदे हैं यहाँ से वहाँ
You know, that looks just like the start of Forrest Gump, you know, with the feather floating through the air. I think the words are a little bit different. In Forrest Gump, he says, life's like a box of chocolates. He's even got the box of chocolates on his lap, though, and the scruffy trainers. Is this like a spoof?
तुम्हारी बहन को क्या हुआ? कुछ भी नहीं, मैं तो बिल्कुल चंगा हूँ। कहाँ रहते हो? अपने घर विच। बुद्धू हो क्या? नहीं जी, मैं तो बिल्कुल चंगा हूँ।
Please God, tell me this is a spoof.
आपका बच्चा अलग है। कुछ बच्चे होते हैं बहुत इंटेलिजेंट, कुछ होते हैं नॉर्मल और कुछ नॉर्मल से कम, जैसे आपका लाल।
मैं ले लेता हूँ।
ओए, तू अपना काम कर, वो खुद उठाएगा। किसी से कम नहीं है तू, बाकी बच्चों जैसा ही है। मैं जो किया है वो हमेशा याद रखी।
An Indian producer has unironically done an Indian version of Forrest Gump, a word-for-word remake. Surely there could not have been that great a demand for an Indian version of Forrest Gump. One of two things is clearly happening here. Either there is a section of Indian society that loves Forrest Gump so much that it is absolutely essential to them to have a word-for-word remake in their own language. You know, like when Bede wrote the Bible in English. That scenario to me seems quite improbable, quite unlikely. Will Smith in India at the moment in some kind of retreat. I hope they're not holding him hostage like Ben Stiller in Tropic Thunder. Just forcing him to perform every night at gunpoint. Being kept in squalid conditions. Being forced to reenact entire episodes of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air solo. So anyway, either that, Forrest Gump has got a religion-type status in Indian culture, or they've just never heard of Forrest Gump. What's going on? I need some Indian people to give me some insight, because this is mental.
अब कुछ लोग विश्वास नहीं करते, पर जिंदगी में चमत्कार होते हैं जी। हाँ। मम्मी कहती थी कि हर एक दी अपनी तकदीर होती।
What lunatic thought that this would be a good idea? I often struggle with Western pop culture. You know, I feel like everything's dumbed down. You know, I often feel patronized. How must Indian people feel when they see this shit in the cinema?
कि सारा कुछ लिखिया होता है। मैंने नहीं पता कितने लिखिया है सब, किसने लिखिया है और क्यों लिखिया है जो लिखिया है।
रूपा, मेरे साथ ब्याह करेगी?
तुम मुझे बहुत अच्छे लगते हो लाल, लेकिन हमारा कुछ नहीं हो सकता।
How aware are Indian people of Forrest Gump or the work of Tom Hanks in general? Maybe making Indian versions of classics it's like going back in time. You could just invent everything before it was invented. So unfortunately I had to delete this part of the video because it kept getting copyright claimed. I don't know why this part in particular. It's just the rest of the trailer, which you've seen, I guess. So that the next part of the video makes sense, I'm just going to show you a screenshot of these two things that get said. He says this, and then this. Not sure that that's quite the same sentiment. Mummy always used to say life was like a golgappa. Your tummy may be full, but your heart always craves more. In Forrest Gump, of course, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. You know, life is unpredictable. It's capricious. That's more like the sentiment of somebody suffering from severe personality disorders. You know, it doesn't matter how much you fill yourself with golgappas and chocolates. You're always going to feel empty.
Simple Jack, the story of a mentally impaired farmhand who can talk to animals, was a box office disaster that many critics called one of the worst movies of all time.
I
got a good brain.
I think you've got a fine brain, Jack.
You make me happy.
But now the question is, can
Everybody knows you never go full retard.